and they take Cork. So, here's what Jin Air were thinking about. They're like, kind of got a gift gank in around level 2 to get game 1 rolling. Less gifts here, but ships in the night, these junglers. Dread in a good spot.
Yeah, trying to land that one with the flash, but they see the Lee Sin, and flash comes in though, and now Nova is in a ton of trouble. First blood, pretty easily. We'll go to the side of Dread and Afreeca.
C's just gave that one up really easily. Afreeca finding a lot more success in their 2v2. They should actually grow a CS lead now that Galio's flash is down. And we're looking for a Hex Flash engage.
Okay, well, they should have known they were there, and now Nova with no flash is going to be another sitting duck here. Heal does come in, but the flash from aiming means that down again will go the Gargoyle.
The assurances are always a little bit less when we're down.
Understand about that is they saw the ward come over the wall, so they must have known that at least one person is in there. They go in for the face check, and they get punished hardcore, which means that
Brook has a way to skip around, so bot lane's really the only great place to go, and now bot lane's a great place to go for Afreeca. They're piling on.
Yeah, this was the dive I was talking about as Bacon's call does come in, but that cannot save the Callista, as down she will go pretty easily 4-on-2. As aiming is way out of position, going for the push here. It's enough Ren stacks that it should go the way.
Okay.
And okay, Packet's gonna come in and try to separate the team as down will go Galio. He's gonna pick that one up, big time Cataclysm, but the damage isn't there as Senate was zoning out everybody else. And so it will be a trade.
And Callista dives coming in that they win in a gold deficit. It's very possible to read 35,000 gold and Afreeca to not have an insane gold lead at that point. That's what they want. They want to keep it around this mark. Come that point, we're chasing from multiple angles, but it's going to take a while to kill Brook.
Yeah, he does have his TP, but there's so much CC in these two guys as the taunt is going to go wide. And Brook just going to attempt to trade here up against Root. Does have the life gain, but is not going to work out. But, of course, that does mean 3 people to go for 1 Silas, and the rest of
Afreeca until 35 minutes. That can happen when you have that outer mid lane turret. When the mid lane turret is gone, and then Lee Sin and Alistar have interesting way. Brush with no brush, but they did it. However, just means Fate's Call is used, and Keen says, how about a flank? Speaking of flanks.
Yeah, here comes Alistar, big knock-up. He's going to not seize into that back line. He might be the sacrifice here, but he is actually going to be able to get away after the hero's entrance comes in from Nova. Dread's going to get taunted up and nearly gets low. Nova with the big shield, but it doesn't look like it's enough to get him away from harm's way. The kill does go to the side of Afreeca after all the fight.
Afreeca should have disengaged way healthy. A lot of people can poke around it, but Keen is still a monster.
That he is just going to world end here, try to zone everybody out. Should be successful to do so. Nearly kills Linderong.
He's spotted.
Trying to come in from the top side. They're trying to delay this one. The kick comes in. Dread is able to get him away. Comes in, smites it down. And the Baron will go to the way of Afreeca. Nicely played. Trying to take their first inhibitor.
Pretty tutorial stuff here for Afreeca. They can play 3 lanes, and Jinners can't answer 3-lane push. So Baron buff is the ultimate. Best case scenario of engage looking pretty honest. Looks pretty like something that can be easily repelled and disengaged from Afreeca. So Jin Air having that spot where you're losing your inhibitors, losing the game, and not even being able to fight for anything.
Oh, C's misses the flag, and Drag has to go forward to his death eventually. And the 2 inhibitors going down certainly felt like an eventuality. But Afreeca trying to stretch it into more even without the Baron. After that kill does come in, looking for their 3rd inhibitor in the bottom side. And still feels like Jin Air don't have much they can do in terms of stopping this one now 4v5. Just gonna have to Valkyrie away to safety.
Far behind to come back in. With the map state, with the fact that, actually I would wait for Elder here. If I was Afreeca, I wouldn't try to rush this one down. That's the LS analysis that I think is sometimes a bit overblown, but I definitely would have done it here. The Baron is 100%.
Everybody on the side of Jin Air just grouping to try to stop double super minions from getting into the base. Buddy, no,
you had one job.
Well, as, yeah, Senden had one job, and so did Tease. He goes in with the stopwatch and is not going to die just yet. Finally does go down as Grace and Root are desperately trying to do damage. Down will go the Alistar. They still have that Galio engaged, desperately trying to keep their turrets alive. But so far it is a 1-for-1 as Linderong going to get low. Nova's going to get low. Take a look at Root on the left side. Is going to be burst down eventually. It's all up to Grace now. Still does have Linderong with him, but you can see the rest of them are going to be able to burst down the Corki. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to my first Game 6 of the spring 2019 as Afreeca are able to tie it up here up against Jinair in the second game.
Important update for the fans. I watched for the Fates call. Lee Sin play. It sucked. It was terrible. It was not good. It did happen. We're never going to talk about that again. But Afreeca Freecs were able to pick up the victory here. They're kind of gift wrapped